Okay, so hello everyone, Muzi Beats here, and I thought that today we could make a dog trap beat. We could continue the tutorial that I did yesterday, and this will be the part two, I guess. So it'll be dog trap melody part two. Yeah, man. So first of all, I did most of this tutorial in the last video, so I'm gonna leave a link in the description for you to go see the last video. So I'm not gonna explain a lot of things like how I explained it. But otherwise, I just clicked this plus sign here, opened up FL keys, opened up thing, clicked this arrow here, went to presets, went to drop piano, and then from here, I'm gonna click on the sampler, make sure that the box is highlighted, um, and then I'm gonna choose natural Aeolian, put it at C, press shift left click, drag, then put it at C again. I'm pressing shift up to put it up. I'm gonna click this magnet tool, put it at half a step because when it was at a bar it was harder to control. Then I'm gonna put it at C at the top here again. So I'm gonna wait until we get to the fourth bar, fourth timestamp, press Command L so we can elongate. And then now I'm gonna click this arrow here where it says piano roll, go to drop piano. So from here I'm just gonna make the melody. Okay, I like how that sounds. Now we're gonna add bass notes just so that there's more of a spectrum. And we have on the piano we have lower notes playing instead of it just being mid frequency. So the first note's gonna be C, and then we're gonna go down to G, and then I'm just gonna press Command B just to shift it over. Okay, now we're gonna add top notes. Yeah, first note's gonna be D sharp, and then we're gonna go down to C. And then I'm just gonna press Command B just to shift over again. Okay, I like how that sounds. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna click on the channel rack button, which is this one, and then we're gonna place this on the first track. After we place it on the first track, we're gonna choose. First of all, we're gonna add an EQ. We're gonna go on this band here until we get to the eighth steep, which allows us to have more control. And I want to cut off some of the bass frequency so that when we add the 808, there's room for it. And then I'm just gonna choose go to the last band, and it should get us to 8 steep 2. And then I'm just gonna cut off some of the high end so that there's room for the snare and the hi-hat. And then from here, I'm gonna add a little bit of reverb. Put a low cut by a little bit, increase the size, increase the delay, and then maybe increase the stereo separation by a little bit. Then put the wetness up, and put the. Okay, I think that there's too much reverb, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna decrease the mix by increasing this button. And what this does is that it decreases the mix ratio and leaves a little bit more dryness and whatnot. Okay, that was not a musical term. Sorry, I don't know what it does. I just know that it messes with the reverb a little bit. Messes with the reverb a little bit. Yeah. Now that's done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up Gross Beat. Go to presets. Click this arrow. Go to presets. Go to momentary, and choose half speed. And I found out where I learned this trick from. I actually learned this trick from Unorthodox Beats, where you go to flanging and then you go to Wish Wash 2. And you see what just happened there, yeah? Okay, like let's say it's playing, and I click something, yeah. The gross beat gets messed up, yeah. So what I do usually to solve this is I go to quick renders audio clip. I didn't show you the stuff properly. I click the playlist, go to the first pattern and choose renders audio clip, start. And what this does is that it just converts everything into an audio file, into a WAV file. I mean, so basically, the benefit of this is that you don't have to worry about when you press something on the channel rack or when you press something on the mixer, everything gets distorted or like the gross beat starts messing everything up. No, but like otherwise, it's just gonna remain the same. Okay, now let's do the drums. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press Command B just to shift this over by one, and then we're gonna go into the channel rack. From audio, we're gonna click O. Now we don't need the helper notes anymore, so I'm gonna press Command X. I'm gonna go to the drop piano, press Command X on that too, and press Command V. And why this is gonna benefit us is that it's gonna give us the bass note for the 808. Yeah. So first of all, personally I like starting with the clap. Yeah. So I'm gonna grab this clap right here. I'm just gonna drag it on. Then I'm gonna grab this hi-hat here. First of all, I'm gonna fill each two steps, and then I'm just gonna go inside the hi-hat, and start looking for pockets where I can place my hi-hat rolls. Now, what I usually like to do with my hi-hat rolls is usually I try to place it before, let's say before a clap hit, so like here, and then I'll try to place it where I know an 808 is gonna hit. So I know an 808 is gonna hit here. And then just repeat the process, but just add different variations. Like instead of at this part here, instead of having it come in there, what I will do is I'll have it actually come in here, and then here just have lower notes. Yeah, it's okay. Let's see what it sounds like. Okay, I like how that sounds. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna mess with the velocity, just so that we can make it sound a little bit. Oh, and if you made this far and you found anything useful, just like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. I can't believe I forgot to say that. I'm gonna press Command L to elongate everything, and then press Command B just to shift it over to the other side. Let's see what it sounds like now. So we're gonna add a prick now. So I'm gonna use the rim shot. I'm gonna press Shift P. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place it here on the third part, and it's gonna hit again twice here, actually. There and there. I feel like that's a little bit off. Yeah. Then I'm gonna grab an open hat. I'll just drag it on, and I'm just gonna place it here. And that's where it's gonna hit throughout the beat actually. So I'm just gonna highlight. I'm highlighting by left clicking, and then I'm just gonna press Shift B, just to make sure that it's everywhere. It gets everywhere. And let's see what this sounds like now. Okay, now we're just gonna add an 808, I guess. So I'm gonna choose a Z808. This is Z808. So what a Z808 is that it's shorter than the typical 808. So I know that the first note is at C. I'm gonna increase the velocity. Then it goes down to G, but then I feel like G here's G4 is too low of a register to go to. So I'm gonna try put it at that G there. Then put the second one there. I'm gonna just press Command L because I put the note here after the second time stamp. Oh, that's A, my bad. I put the second note here after the second time stamp. Highlight everything, press Command B to shift it over, and then from here I'm gonna just shorten this note. Press zoom in a little bit. Press Command B, then press Command L just to make it longer. And before I even play the 808, I'm gonna make sure that that the envelope's right by double clicking on. I did this by double clicking on the 808, decreasing the attack, increasing the hold, decreasing the decayed time, decreasing the sustain time, and decreasing the release. And then I'm go to the wrench tool, which miscellaneous. I hope I said that right. Functions, and then let it cut itself, and then let's see what it sounds like. Okay, I'm loving how that's sounding. So I'm just gonna add a kick, and then after that, the beat's basically done. So I'm just gonna add it here, here. I'm gonna decrease this because I know this is a very loud click, very loud click, very loud kick. So now I'm gonna, after the fourth timestamp, I'm gonna press shift, and then, oh my goodness, and then just shift over everything over, press command B, and then I'm just gonna press shift D to shorten the notes. Yeah, so that's the drop trap beat I was trying to make. I hope you found this useful. If you didn't, just tell me in the comments. Tell me you didn't find it useful. Tell me how long is this video? It's probably anywhere between eight after I edited, probably anywhere between 8 to 11 minutes. Like if you told me that, yo, you just wasted my time, I'll understand you. But like, just leave a comment. Even if you dislike the video, dislike it. It's cool. Yeah. What else is there to say? Like, that's it. Like, I hope you have a good day. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.